What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name's Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellanea. It is Tuesday, which means it's trivia day. Um, as you can see, I've got all my stuff. I found my sticker sheet so I can continue with my kit up. I don't have all my specials, so I'm just gonna kit it up as it is for now. Because I want to get started, really. Honestly, I've wanted to get started for a few days. I got tired of waiting for specials. So there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and kit up and then we're gonna do trivia. And wanted to say hello to those already in chat. Hello to Wendy, Daisies and Decaf, and Diamond Queen 2020. Uh doing some cooking, huh? That's pretty good. We like cooking. Hello, Wallflower. I'm here in the house by myself. Well, with the dogs, but I'm here by myself with the dogs. And the kids are out, I don't know, thrift shopping, I guess. And I'm waiting for a meltdown from the dogs anytime because, Dustin will be home in about half an hour. Kids will be home any minute. So of course, dogs are gonna have a complete panic attack. It is what it is. But I figure that shouldn't stop me from getting everything together, getting everything ready to go. Got my Elizabeth Ward containers. I have two of them. I know I'm not going to need two of them because there are only six, 64 colors with this one. I mean, granted, yes, I'll have extras with the specials and whatnot, but I usually end up putting those like in one of these as my extras or whatever, and then I just keep them off to the side and it works out fine. I actually hate cooking. Oh no. Stacy, hello Stacy. Um well, I'm sorry. I don't hate cooking, but it's not something that I love to do necessarily. Like there are some recipes that I am really good at, really, really good at. My family loves it when I cook. Um, like spaghetti is one. I have a really good sauce recipe. And then pork chops. My family really likes my pork chops, and it took me I mean, better part of 2 decades to get the pork chops right. So, you know, it's not the cooking that I hate, it's like the dishes. Ugh, not fun. But anyway, so yeah, I got my Elizabeth Ward container here. Go. I need to mark up my kit up in my little book here. I'm gonna grab my book, mark my kit up in here. It's a necessary evil. Yeah, because like you gotta eat, right? Eat. It's bad news bears. But mm, yeah, it's dishes. Like dishes are never ending. So, you know, all right. So kit up is going to be today is the 3rd. 12/3. And then I need to add in here that this is for Mary. I'm gonna make it all fancy looking. Mary. And I don't like that. That too. Yeah. Mary. Morales. Funny story for you. So, when I worked at my last job, you love my book. Thank you, Angela. And hello. Good evening. Hi, Destiny. Funny story. At my last job, there was a young man who called me because I was the care staff manager at my last job. And he calls me because he's like, There's an order for a patient because we worked with residents and he was about to do a medication pass. He's like, there's an order for this resident and I can't read it. And I was like, what do you mean you can't read it? Like, you can't read? And he's like, no, I can't read it. He's like, is it okay if I take a picture of it? I was like, yes, but you need to delete the picture immediately for HIPAA purposes, whatever. And he sends me a picture and it's an order that has been written in cursive and he could not read it. He said it looked like space jabber to him. He had no idea what it said because they don't teach kids cursive in school. So, like this, Mary Morales, to some people would look like a foreign language. How crazy is that? Hello, Kristen. How are you doing? Um, I just thought that's wild. Wild craziness. Who would have ever thought that cursive would be like a whole foreign language? Just nuts. Totally nuts. And I mean, to be fair, he was only, I don't know, 19, maybe years old. And so I wasn't surprised, but I was also surprised. But then again, okay, for instance, my youngest, who is 18, going to be 19 in February, does not know how to read an analog clock. And not for lack of me trying to teach him, for lack of him giving a shit about how to do it. Because he can look at his phone. Why does he need to look at an analog clock? And I don't think we even have an analog clock in the house, to be fair. So why do they need to learn how to do it, right? It's like raising a generation of boneheads, whatever. Not that they're not incredibly smart on other things. Like my son does things with the computer that I'm just like, yeah, okay, sure, looks good to me. But, you know, I I could probably school him on things he would never understand, like a VCR or a tape player. What's up, Faye? How you doing? Hello, Sarah. Hello, hello. All right, let me turn up my ISO because I notice it's a little bit dingy dark. A touch. Whoa, too much. Too much, too much. That should be good. I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, so, while no, I may not be a computer genius or whatever, I definitely know how to read cursive. What happens when the grid fails and analog clocks are the only things that keep time? Well, I mean, the sun still keeps time. Faye, I am doing pretty amazingly. I'm excited about kitting up this Morales. I'm waiting on people to show up in the chat. There's 12 of you right now, so I'll probably get started before too long, but uh I'm excited. I'm very excited. I put out my week 1 video, and we've already got comments on there, so I know that we've got participants for the giveaway, which is good because I've got so much stuff to give away, like piles of things to give away. I saw the prototype for the Firefly tray. That's amazing. I saw the prototype for the event pens from Kevin's DP Pens. Those look amazing. I'm stoked about what's starting to roll through. I got confirmation from Crocker that April that she's going to make a for the event. And if you're not familiar with Putty Crocker, Putty Crocker makes putty, obviously, and she's over on Facebook. Check her out. Just look up Putty Crocker's boutique and more. And she makes these unicorns, and they're like themed putty that looks like like a picture out of putty, different colors and little things she sticks in the putty, and she makes like a whole scene out of putty, and she calls them unicorns. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And so we're gonna have one of those, and that will be in the ultimate prize. But oh my gosh. Right, but we can be like, it's 4:30, not 3. That's true. That is true. Guess if the grid fails, does it matter what time it is? Right? Just everybody running around like Muppets with their hands in the air, pretty much. My 23-year-old has an amusing story about learning the times in German class, and that was he learned 95% of his class couldn't read an analog clock. And it's crazy too, because we sit in class looking at and maybe they don't because they have their phones on them when they're not supposed to, but we would sit looking at the clock, willing it to go faster. At least I did. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah. All right. Anyways, onward and upward. I've got this container and another container. I wanted to make sure that I had all of the small sized ones that I would need, or all the sizes I would need. So right now, all but one of my Elizabeth Ward containers are totally empty, and I have 4 of them. So, and then meanwhile, I will tell you, yes, I've got movie quote, I got movie quote trivia, right? I will not be saying the quotes necessarily in the way that they sound. Like, if I'm quoting Arnold Schwarzenegger, I am not going to sound like Arnold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. It'd be so bad. So very bad. An extended power outage is going to end civilization. You're not totally wrong. Have you seen that what's the one movie that the Obamas told everybody they should watch? Um, The Getaway? No. What the hell is it? It's like my containers. Thank you. I like these containers too. They're Elizabeth Ward. They're not actually Elizabeth Ward containers, but they're knockoffs. I got them from AliExpress. They were 20 bucks each, which is dirt cheap compared to the actual Elizabeth Ward containers. But I like them a lot. This is probably my favorite system, which is why I'm kitting up my Morales into this. But anyways, okay. So first question. Remember, I start off easy and then I get harder. So keep track of your points if you care about points. Remember, the questions are made up and the points don't matter. Just like whose line is it anyway? Leave the world behind. Thank you. I knew you'd know the answer to that, Sarah. Yeah, it all starts with basically just misinformation and craziness. And the world ends, right? But I start off easy and then I move into the harder questions. Angela, I believe that AliExpress does deliver to the UK because they're out of like most of the stuff is out of China. And I think they just drop ship. So I know there's those new rules about uh shipping the the UK. I don't know if that's just from Europe or whatever, but I think they drop ship from China, if I remember correctly. But yeah, they get harder. The questions will get harder over time. So the first ones are going to be really easy. Keep a track of your points, and you know, should be all right. You're kidding yours up into 1 2. Good. Of course you are, because reasons. So first question is, now I'm going to give you the movie quote, and then you are going to give me the movie. First quote. May the force be with you. Where is that quote from? May the force be with you. Move some stuff back so you can actually see what I'm doing here. Moving some stuff around. May the force be with you. What's up, Nancy? You're in the UK also. Nancy T in the UK. Yeah, I don't know too much about the new, like, shipping or whatever that just recently came out, but I imagine that, places drop shipping from China are probably good to go. I was in the freezer yesterday, so let's see how they behave today since they've been out of the freezer for a hot minute. And then as usual, I save this bag and then I put my little baggies in there when I'm done with them, because then when I'm finished with this, I'll put everything back into the little baggies and save them with the kits they go with. I'm a little bit anal that way, you could say. And then with the dinky containers, the dinky ones, I cut the stickers like not in half, but in a thirds and 2/3, I guess, because I do it like this. Where I'll have the number on this side and then the symbol and the number, the DMC code on this side. And usually I empty this, take all the trays out, and I put them together with other size order trays because I've got to essentially rebuild it. There goes that one. 1 second. I gotta go get it. It fell. At least it landed in a box. Didn't just go skittering across the floor. Yeah, I usually keep my rows empty so that I can rebuild them essentially. At least the first couple. There we go. Having technically 3 containers open, I should have all the storage that I need in the correct sizes. So we shall see how it goes. Got 1 size, 2 size. So there's this dinky size right here. It's I like this one the best. I should get one that's just that size. And then there's this size, which is twice the size of the first one. You'll see, like 1.5-ish sizes. And then this is the third size, which is 2 of those together. And then the last one, which is this size, which is basically kind of like you stacked the other 2 together like that. I love all the sizes. I think they're all amazing. But there you have it. So did you guys figure it out? May the Force be with you is from Star Wars 1977. The Catholic urge to reply, and also with you. Yes. Hello, Kat. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a minute. Bear with me. Hello, Tricaris. How are you doing? I keep confused with all the numbers and symbols. Yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot. Oh, the chat's gonna do the thing where it keeps booting for some reason. Yay. I don't know what's up with YouTube today. Or lately. Yeah, so with regard to the numbers and symbols, the first number is the serial number that goes with the kit. So the number, it's like 1 through whatever, however many colors you have. That's the serial number, just being 1 through whatever for the kit. This thing is going to be a symbol for like the core between. That's the symbol that you're looking for on the actual canvas. That's the symbol. And then this next number is the DMC number. That's the number that's assigned to the color. So 169. This is 169. And 169 is always going to be this color if it's following the DMC color chart. So that's what that number is. But the first number that goes from 1 to 64 in this case, that's because there's 64 colors. That's a serial number that goes with the kit, being 1 through whatever. And then the symbols are what you're going to match the symbol on the container, which in this case goes 3, 4, 5, and then a weird symbol 7, weird symbol 9. But that's what you're going to match it to on the actual grid. All right, next question. Size 2 and 3 are my favorite. Yeah, they're all right too. But I like that little one. I use that one a lot, a whole lot. All right, next question is, okay, I said I would not make it sound like, okay, I'll be back. That's the closest I'm getting to Arnold Schwarzenegger. There you go. I'll be back. They're best you're gonna get out of me. Ooh, I just got a message from Diamond Pen Pal. We're talking about the ultimate prize pen. And they wanted me to make sure I gave a caveat to when I showed it off that it's not something that like just anybody would be able to do. Because they're like, yeah, if anybody else decided to do that, they would probably Margaret would probably revoke any permission she's ever given. Like, yeah. But they have some really, really, really cool other things. Um, all right, I'll let you know as soon as I get the watery eyes pens set. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Saturday. Ooh. And the cover minders are in there. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Watery eyes will be shipped out. Awesome. That's exciting. And it's an Arnold quote from Terminator Dose. Well, so according to this, it's saying Terminator 1984, but I have no freaking idea. I know it's Terminator. I will give it to whatever Terminator answer you give me. Oh, you're welcome, Angela. I have 3 of the multi-size and 1 of all minis. I mix and match. Yeah, that's what I do too. It's like I just mix and match. All right, let me close out of my Facebook so I don't F my bit rate here. We don't need that. Don't want issues. Okay. Next one is I'm king of the world. What movie is that from? I'm king of the world. Helps if you say it similarly to the way that they say it. You know what I'm talking about. Oh man, you guys, these prizes for Mary Morales are like literally crazy. Absolutely crazy. I got to splitting them up the other night, and a couple people on the planning committee got to hear like where things are going. And as I'm like figuring everything out and putting things on certain days and whatever, every weekly prize will have at least 11 prizes. 10 or 11 prizes. I think it was 11 prizes. Well, so that's awesome, right? Love that. But what I is that with that, the values of things, right, are really good. We're doing a midway grand prize for people who are just doing weekly prizes, okay? It'll be like a middle of the event grand prize that will be available to anyone who's just doing weekly stuff. And oh, 1 second. Justin or the kiddos, see if they're gonna stop barking. Oh, Justin came in good. So yeah, there's gonna be a middle. I'm on live, Justin. Jeez. Just come in here all loud and stuff. You were hiding and you scared him. Well, what'd you do that for? I appreciate it. Take him up with you. Yeah. Nuh-uh. You do have to do what I tell you. I don't care if it's not my birthday anymore. You do what I tell you anyway. Nuh-uh. Following you. Right up the stairs. What was I saying? Oh, yes, prizes. So the midway grand prize will be for people who are doing weeklies, and that one alone is like the value on that, I think, is something like $300. It's a lot, okay? And that is going to be for a weekly prize winner, not the grand prize winner. So putting that into perspective, that's the midway, like weekly's grand prize winner. And then at the very end, for people who finish, I have a grand prize, which is again going to value somewhere around like $300, $400. And then the ultimate prize, which is going to be like right now, before I've finished adding everything in and talking to all of the sponsors, is at $695 in value. Wow. Wowie. That's nuts. Madness, I tell you. But I was looking at it and I was like, oh my God. Supposed to be on the way to work, but the hubs isn't home and his phone. Uh-oh, that's not good. So the quote, "I'm king of the world," is from Titanic. Near, far, wherever you are. I need some alcohol. Wait, no, wrong kind of alcohol. I need some rubbing alcohol for my static issue. Right after I'm singing, I need some alcohol. Titanic. I'm having some static problems. I don't know if it was like worse or better that I put them in the freezer because I took them out of the freezer and then I didn't immediately start kitting up. And so now they're like kind of sticky to the sides. So might not have been the best plan if I wasn't able to kit them up immediately. But there you have it. I guess I'm gonna try the alcohol method, which usually works. That's just taking a Q-tip with a little bit of alcohol on it and just like kind of rubbing down the insides of the bag. And then that usually cuts the static immediately, and then you have no issues. So if you run into that, something that you can try. Oh, shoot. I'm not putting, I gotta put my thingies in these. I've got already pre-fabric softener squares. And I like to put one in each of these so that they stay not staticky. Yeah. I was like, wow, you must really hate that song if you want alcohol. Yeah, something like that. Okay, next one. Next quote. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. What quote is that movie from? Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim. When we love to swim, I love to swim. I could probably keep going, but I will not. Love that movie. Love that movie. One of my faves. One of Dustin's favorites, too, actually. Absolutely. No. Not 10. Butterfingers. There we go. Do. And no alcohol for me. Just Mountain Dew. Just Mountain Dew. Yeah, I don't know. I think not taking them right out after I had them in the freezer was not the best idea. But it is what it is now. Done and over with. What can you do? What can you do? Nothing. Biscuits. They're just really badly wanting to stick. Come on. This is where I usually will get out like a tray or something, set them on it, out, because then that way if they fall out or whatever, then they can fall out into the tray. This will be my first time using this particular tray, but figure why not? It's from one of our sponsors. This tray is from Entrants. And pretty soon it will be an event trinket tray. I'm just waiting for that to get finished. Very exciting. All right. Next one, 351. Goes in a teeny one. Nemo. It was Finding Nemo. Yes. And it was Dory specifically who was singing that song. Finding Nemo from 2003. Next one. Okay. Here I go, guys. You ready? I'm going to quote the movie. Why so serious? It's the best I got. I don't even know if that's near accurate. Why so serious? I almost whispered it, and I'm like, this is an ASMR time. We're not going to do that to people. Why so serious? Because can I tell you a little something? I've actually never seen that movie. Is that terrible? I just know what the quote sounds like because, it's like quoted and everything. But I've not actually seen the movie myself. I've seen a lot of amazing movies, but that one has not made it to my list yet. But I guess I'm more fond of like Michael Keaton's Batman. I did not care for the Christian Bale era of Batman, but that was from The Dark Knight 2008. The Dark Knight. I didn't care for that movie. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it, so I can't really, I don't have much to say about it because I didn't see it. Next one, To Infinity and Beyond. What movie did that come from? To Infinity and Beyond. When you go back and watch that particular movie that I just quoted, it does not look as amazing as it did when we, first saw it, because, the advances in computer animation at that time were staggering. We thought they were so amazing. And now it's like you see it and it's like, oh no. Oh no. It's sort of like going back and watching the first Shrek, which I love Shrek. I'm not dogging Shrek by any stretch, but like the computer graphics that we thought were so realistic and amazing back then, it's like now you get better than that on most little handheld crappy game systems, But that was from Toy Story, which came out in 1995. It does not even seem possible that it's been since 1995 that movie came out. It does not feel like it's been that long. Does not even seem possible. Also, who cried during Toy Story 3? I did. I sobbed like a baby. Sobbed like a wee babby. All right, next one. What movie is this quote from? And remember, we're in the easy questions right now. There's no place like home. Yeah, no, it's not The Princess Bride, Dustin. Thank you for your 2 cents from the peanut gallery. You taking him somewheres? Go with some milk? Great. Thank you for going to get milk. Blech. Don't say milk. Don't say milk. Not milk either. Trying to figure out if that's too much for one of the smaller ones. I think it'll. I'll risk it, I guess. What? Yes. If you leave the audio on. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Goofy. Yes, Children of the Corn. There's no place like home in the corn. That one is from The Wizard of Oz. Oh, it does fit. Okay, good. I didn't stick the sticker on just in case. Yeah, you better. WKBW. Yeah, seriously. He probably needs to go number 2. What? WKBW. You watched that. No, that's more like a hard question, not an question. I think that would be considered a hard question. Okay, bonus question that my husband thinks is an easy question. What movie does this come from? WKBW? Wimpy Kitty Baby Whiner? And if you know that one, then we must be friends for life. Oh, there's so many great quotes in that movie. Get out of here. Poo poo pee pee. And my tiny little nipples went to France. Same movie. Anybody? Fierce Faye is my new best friend. Sorry, Sarah. Crown's been taken. He literally just watched that movie the other night. And I had to just stand there and watch freaking Steve Carell. Poo poo pee pee. Oh my god, I was crying. Just crying. All right, but we all got the Wizard of Oz out of the last one, right? Oh my goodness. All right, next question. You can't handle the truth. What movie is that from? You can't handle the truth. Oh, good. Sarah got it too. I guess you can hear other side of my brain mantle. Oh, Bruce Almighty. God. There's some other real good ones that, like, if you're my friend, you must watch. And one of those is Rat Race. Oh, God, I love that movie. It's the children. Hey, I'm on live. Yeah, thank you for barking back at the dog, though. I appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. Sugar's going for the full sugar shame today. Well, pick her little booty up. She's just so cute. She needs love and a lick inside of your nose and in your mouth. And so in the eyeball. I'm behind. I walked away and then fast forwarded. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Used to have Rat Race on DVD and watched it a lot. Don't know how much I remember though. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so so good. Want to buy a squirrel? Then she sends them down the freaking hill. And it says should have bought a squirrel on signs as they go down. I like when Cuba Gooding Jr. is on the bus and he's driving the bus full of like or well, it's not drag queen Lucy's. There's a bunch of ladies dressed as Lucy, drag dude dressed as Lucy, and he's like he's admitting to them that he's not really a bus driver. And he, like taking clothes off. This isn't my shirt. These aren't my pants. And the one drag queen's like, ooh. You want sugar? Yeah, give me just a second. I'll get you a sugar shame here in a minute. You hit Bowie in the face with your phone? How dare you? No, I made myself some like mac and cheese stuff from Quick Trip. But thank you. But you guys, okay. Justin might eat some when he comes back. Well, we have to wait for Justin to get back. Oh. Well, then there you go. Have atsies. Go for it. Go for it. All right. That quote, you can't handle the truth. That one is from A Few Good Men. All right. This one might be a little bit harder. Here's looking at you, kid. What movie is that from? Here's looking at you, kid. Oh, let me go. 353. I got a few left in the little baggie here. There we go. Man, just a bunch of little ones in this first row. Just remembered to like. Oh, yeah. Massage that like button. Give it a good old. Do the like button. Gotta give it a little pat and you smack it. Smack that like button. Give it a smacking. All right. What'd you come up with? Do you know? Do you know? Casablanca from 19 42. Here's looking at you, kid. Okay. How about this one? Life is like a box of chocolate. Do you know? Oh, Jesus. Looking drills at myself. Jeez. Not do that. There's not that many for this color. Can't be losing them. Hold on to my sign. I don't want to lose it. Okay, here we go. Come on now. There's 2 more drills in there. And there's only like, 15 total. So I want to make sure I get all of them. Damn it. Drop one. Here you go. Gone. Ouch. Just hit my head on you. Sorry. Bonk. Moved you around. Well, there. Now you got a little bit better view, I guess. Busticated the back of my head. Sayuri, hello. And that is from Forrest Gump, also a fantastic movie. That's another one of them. If you're my friend, you should probably have seen that movie. All right. How about Alive? It's alive. We're still in the easy ones. So if that one's hard, I apologize. Do, 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 do. It's a little harder to do. My nails are usually shorter. And I didn't have him trim them down this time just because I didn't figure I needed to. But now, like putting stickers on stuff, I'm like, meh, fumble fingers. Can't do it. Well, perfect. I guess we're going for another small one because that's what'll fit in this row. I do need to put some alcohol on this. I can already tell. Whoop, too much. Too much. Then what I do is if I put too much on there, I just like kind of rub it on the back of my hand and dry it off a little bit. Come on, get in there. Who else forgot to like? That's a good question, Angela. If you forgot to, punch that like button, would you? Go punch it. Give it a good smack. Take out your frustrations on the like button. I have not done my sugar shame. Thank you. They've been asking. Hold on, let me put this color in here real quick. She's really warm. She's really warm. Well, she was probably wrapped up in a blanket before you guys got here. Oh, well then maybe it's just her little body heat. Sugar shame, come here. Oh, sugar, do, 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 do. Ah, honey, honey, do, 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 do. You are a Chihuahua dog, and you got me wanting you. She's shivering. Look at her. Watch her shiver. Chihuahua shiver. Yeah, I don't think Bowie would fit up under here. You don't think Bowie would fit up under here? If I could like more, I would. Eat the babies. Eat the babies. Where are you going, sugar? What are you doing? Why you look terrified? You look terrified of everything. Oh, well. Yeah. Can't be taking her away from Twix bars, I guess. You can't have them, but she can sniff them. She can be sniffing them. There you got your sugar shaming. Or sugar shaming in for the day. She hadn't even done nothing wrong. Like, why'd I get shamed? I didn't even do anything. Because it was time, that's why. All right. That one was from Frankenstein or Frankenstein. All right, how about this one? see dead people. I don't know if you heard it. I hope that you heard it. I felt weird doing it, but I'll do it again. I see dead people. All the time. The quote was, I see dead people. But it wouldn't have made sense if I would have said it out loud. I had to whisper it, you know? That's one of the ones you got to whisper. Oh my, somebody's rolling a chair around upstairs. Right above my head. Scared me. I don't know what Ace is doing up there. Are you rolling a chair around? Oh, okay. It was loud and it scared me. Okay. Yes. Were you guys able to hear it when I whispered it? Or was it me actually saying it out loud like a smart person? I could have looked at my mic and saw if it was picking me up or whatever. Sorry for whispering at you. All right. The answer is The Sixth Sense, which I'll tell you, man, the first time I saw that movie, I was blown away by the the surprise. I mean, it's been a lot of years now. When did The Sixth Sense come out? 1999. Okay. If you don't know the ending to The Sixth Sense by now, I don't think that's going to fit in there. It's cutting it. I'll try it, but I think it's cutting it close. Yeah, with the surprise ending of everybody's dead, specifically yeah, Anyways, yeah, that blew me away. I was not expecting it. And then it was like every movie that M. Night Shyamalan came out with was always like surprise ending, except for, you walked into a M. Night Shyamalan movie expecting to be, expecting a sort of like twist. Ooh, there's a twist. So you just walked in like ready to figure out who done it or whatever. And so the first one that I remember very distinctly going, I already know what's going on, was The Village. I was like, what is this? And yeah. So we just never trusted M. Night Shyamalan ever again. Ever again. I was like, nah, man. I know what you do. But he does write a really fantastic ending to things, No complaints there. Next one. Oh, you could hear it. Okay, sorry. Lord Santiago was filmed in Philly. Yeah, it was filmed in Philly. Next quote. E.T. phone home. All right, you got it? E.T. phone home. 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 Loved that movie, by the way, when I was a child. I think I thought I was Drew Barrymore, maybe. I think I was about the same age. How old was I when that movie came out? Yeah, yeah. E.T. came out in 1982. So by the time that I saw it, I think I thought I was Drew Barrymore. E.T. All right, next one. I'll have what she's having. A little older one for you. I'll have what she's having. Bonus points if you can remember what was happening when he said that. Do. Man, I need to use all the small ones apparently. I'm gonna have to grab out my other containers. Grabbing out other containers or something. Use a lot of them. That's fine though, because it'll help me fit more in later when I've got my specials that I got to put in there. I think I'm just gonna, instead of switching or swapping things out, I'm just gonna leave everything and then put the specials in another container. Okay, let me grab out some more small ones here. What am I kidding up? I'm kidding up Mizuchira, because I have not done that yet. And I need to do it so I can finally get started on my Margaret Morales. But I was waiting on, I was waiting on specials, so I decided, you know what? I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to do it as best as I can. So we're already, today's what, day 3 into the event, and I haven't even started yet, and I'm getting frustrated. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Be good for now. Need more, I will grab more. Almost hit my head on the underside of the table. That would have been uncool. When Harry met Sally. Yes. Yes, indeed. She had just faked an organism. Yes, I know it's not an organism, but you know. How many colors do you have on your painting? This one has 64 colors. All right, how about this one? Say hello to my little friend. What movie is that from? Say hello to my little friend. Hint. Oh, his little friend is a gun. It's not his wiener. I know. I was just as surprised as you are. Though it is quoted in other things all of the time as, you know, being his wiener. This color palette is gorgeous, though. I can tell you that much right now. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. This one, I've got 3 bags. So this is going to go into a big one. Because I would prefer, if I can, to kit up all bags. I don't really like to leave bags behind if I don't have to. I would much rather just have everything all together, you know, and then not go looking for drills later, lose them, don't know where to find them, forget that I put them into some other container or whatever. It's happened already to a few people that I know. I don't want it to happen to me. So I'd prefer, when I can, to put all of the drills in one container. I will ask my hubby if I can get some. He will check it out. Yeah, I mean, if you just go on to AliExpress and you search Elizabeth Ward bead storage, you should be able to find it. Or bead storage. I mean, granted, any kind of bead storage is better than none at all. Though I don't, you mentioned that you weren't sure if Art Dot delivers to the UK, but Amazon does. If you look up Art Dot on Amazon, they also have some other storage methods that work really phenomenally. Save 2 of them. And that was from, say hello to my little friend, was from Scarface. Or Temu. Yeah, Temu is another place you can check. All right, now we are going into the medium questions. First quote. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. What is that from? Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, they have Elizabeth Ward knockoffs on Temu, AliExpress. Shein probably has some for all I know. I mean, I don't really buy too much from those places except for like this sort of thing where I don't want to go and pay full price for something like this because the actual Elizabeth Ward containers they want like $45 for, or the Diamond Art Club knockoffs basically of Elizabeth Ward containers. Well, they're not knockoffs, they're their own type, but it's like a different, like the containers are in this way instead of flat. And they're pink, like they have a pink lid. But other than that, they're basically the same container. They're just sideways. Those are like $45, but I'm not going to pay $45 for storage. Not unless I'm getting a ridiculous amount of storage out of that, you know? That just doesn't make any kind of sense. So there you have that. Anybody? Can you get that one? It was a medium one. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer is from The Godfather Part 2. All right. This is one I think that you'll get. As if. Get that? The quote is, as if. But I make believe I sounded way more disgusted. And that I was wearing a plaid miniskirt. Same movie, different quote. Rolling with the homies. I think you'll get that one. Ask, what did you put in the diamond boxes after the diamonds? Oh, these are fabric softener sheets that I had cut up. And they cut down on static. So if you're having static issues beforehand or you're having static issues afterward, I always just put fabric softener sheets in there, like just a little square of it, so that it will not be staticky when I want to work on it, like when I'm getting diamonds out of it later. You probably haven't seen, but I've been putting one in the bottoms of all of these as I've been going along. So you can see this one has one in there because I put it in there beforehand. But that one I put it in after because I put a couple on the bottom, a couple in the middle, and a couple on top when there's a lot of drills because they tend to be a lot more staticky. My favorite quote is, "You're just a virgin who can't drive." Yes. Getting static in the bags and Tic Tac boxes. So yeah, even with my Tic Tac boxes, I put a little square of fabric softener sheet in each one of the little Tic Tac boxes. And I just keep it in there for the next time or whatever. Like when I'm emptying the drills out, getting rid of them, doing whatever you do with them, I always put the fabric softener sheet back into the container so that it's there for the next time. And then what I'm doing with the Q-tip is while I'm taking them out of the bags, I'll show you on this next one. This one probably needs to go into a larger one. So I take the lid off. I put a fabric softener square in the bottom. I take a Q-tip and I put like a little bit of alcohol on there. It doesn't have to be soaking wet. In fact, it's better if it's just got some on there. But I cut the corner off of the bag like so. I take the Q-tip on the wet side and I put that into the bag. And then I just kind of like stir up the diamonds a little bit and make sure that I'm rubbing it along the sides of the plastic bag, because then the drills won't stick to it. Like the static on the drills will come off. So then I make sure there's no drills on this. I take it out. And then it should pour pretty nicely, save for maybe a few that you kind of, crinkle down. But they should come right out of there and go into your little container. Oh, it was a garbage drill. Anyways, big old garbage drill. Yeah, that's one way that you can fight static before you get started. And then you won't deal with static as you go along. Static, I had to shake the box to move diamonds and spilled some on the floor and couldn't get all of them. Yeah. Do I have my thingy? I don't know what I did with it. I have this like drop button with the hurt dot. Yep. I have it's like I don't know what I did with it. It's like a rubber thing that they're sticky all the time unless you get them covered in fur or whatever. But they make them where you can get those lint rollers, but the lint roller is like rubber almost, instead of with stuff that you like tape that you take off of it. You can use one of those even and roll it along the floor to pick them up. Now, granted, you got to pick them off of it, but it's a whole lot easier to pick them off of that thing than to, pick them up one by one off the floor. If you spill your diamond, if it's Diamond Art Club specifically, they do have spill insurance on them, so that if you get in touch with them, they'll just replace the drills. So you don't have to, as long as you don't do it too much, so that, you don't have to worry about picking them up off the floor. Fabulosa is a dryer sheet brand. I pour drills onto the dryer sheet, roll it around, and put it in a container. It's work, but it works also many ways to outsmart static. Very true. Clueless is an adaptation of Jane Austen's Emma. That would not surprise me. They won't send to the UK? Yeah, they do. Now, granted, they're not going to do it a bunch of times in a row, but they will send to the UK. I don't know why they wouldn't send drills to the UK. Question. Here we go. Because the last one was Clueless, right? This one, you're going to need a bigger boat. What is that? What movie is that from? You're going to need a bigger boat. Also often misquoted for we're going to need a bigger boat. One of those Mandela effect things. What do you got? What do you got? Hope the next one's small. It is. Ooh, 796. That's a good color. I like that color. like a violet blue. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. Like that one. Definitely like that one. I have a feeling I'm going to need Q-tip alcohol on this, so I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. It just looks suspicious. You know the type. Looks like it's going to be static before you even get started. Go in there. Come on. There we go. Saw Jaws when I was about 6. Never recovered. Yeah. For sure. Jaws. Dun 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 dun. Thank you, Togo. Occasionally, she tries to make the same sound that I make. I don't know what that sound was, but I did not make that sound. All right, boom. Next one. Oh, here we go. These are the medium questions, but they're still pretty easy. You had me at hello. What movie is that from? You had me at hello. But imagine that I got like kind of a puckery face when I say it. I don't know why that's going to help you. Imagine me with a puckery face. The person who said it has kind of a puckery face, so maybe that's why it'll help you. Look at that. Ooh, it's looking good. Look at these colors. Aren't they pretty? Ooh, I love them. Love the color palette so far. All right, we got to empty out our next couple of rows here. There we go. There we go. Yes, Jerry Maguire. That movie was very problematic and we didn't even realize it. That's one of those, they are literally never going to work. Never, ever, ever. Hey, Ray, can you bring me another soda, please? Thank you. Oh, got a couple of drills in here. Whoop, another one of those ones I think is going to give me trouble right off the bat. I guess we will see. Yeah, I always felt like, thank you. I always felt like they're never, ever going to work. Go for it. Are you trying? It's not working. Stealing my Twizzlers. Just rip them. What are you doing? There was one on the top, too. Oh, well, they're all mine, but you ate out of my bag anyway. Don't laugh, Bird. You're not that funny. You're not that funny. Yeah, I always thought, like, yeah, they're never going to make it. That whole relationship was problematic to begin with. And, yeah, no. And then that poor kid, that little pretentious, smart kid, he's going to grow up and hate everybody. Or maybe I'm just jaded and my mom's been divorced too many damn times. That's probably what it was. But that was Jerry Maguire. All right. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Say what again? I dare you. Say what one more time. I left out an expletive there, but I will not say that particular expletive. Just watched this movie yesterday. I did. whoop, right before my birthday live. I was like, Dustin, this movie still has 30 minutes. My live starts in 15, and I'm afraid we will not be able to have this playing in the background while my live is going on. I would probably get demonetized and banned from YouTube like super fast. Real fast. Say what again? Ooh, another one. Ooh, this is a good 7. I like that color. But I think we need another tall boy. All right. So like I said, I usually put it in the bottom when I have 3 bags that I got to empty out. I'll put a couple in the bottom, couple in the middle, couple on the top. Oh, I see one person is going to be my best friend. This is a movie that's a must-see for friends of mine. Wow, look at them sticking to the sides. Jeez. Good Lord. Now they're starting to flick out of the bag. Never a good thing. They start jumping out of the bag at you. Maybe I can alcohol down the sides of the thing a little bit. Here we go. That'll help a little. There we go. First one's in. Lovely blue color. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a real good one. Never seen it, just know the quote. Ah, okay. Pulp Fiction. All right, how about this one? If you build it, he will come. If you build it, he will come. It was another whispery one, but I wasn't going to do that to you twice. Figured I already did it to you once. I wasn't going to do it to you a second time. Turn this into an ASMR. Lose all my subscribers. Don't want to do that. Everybody be like, I'm so out. I already feel bad enough making plastic noises. I can't imagine whispering at them. It's like those ASMR mukbang videos. Blech. Tiny little Asian girls slurping up soups. Nope. Hard pass for me. That's going to be a hard pass. The most hard of passes. Oop. To imagine how many of you would unsubscribe if I just all of a sudden became an ASMR channel? Like, bye. This is definitely not what I signed up for. I mean, more power to ASMR things and people and whatnot. I limited quantities. There's one that was really cool that I remember listening to like early days of the internet, like memes. It was one where you put on headphones and it like gave you a haircut, which was really cool, but generally no ASMR for me. Can't do it. Gonna guess Angels in the Outfield. Don't remember either movie. Saw them when I was young. It is from Field of Dreams, 1989. All right, next question. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do, pig. 807. Beautiful color. Trying to ask a range of different kinds of movies too. Not just one kind of movie. I know we got all different ages and things like that in here. Whoops. A couple of them. Back. There we go. 809. There we go. Yeah, Babe. That's an amazing movie. Love that movie. Babe. 1995. All right, how about this one? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. How about that one? My dear, I don't give a damn. Can I be honest with you? Also never seen that movie. Too problematic. Too problematic for me. I don't even think I watched it in school or any of that. That was not required viewing for me. More power to those who I knew the quote because, you know, you'd be born under and lived under a rock your entire life not to have at least heard the quote, but I have not seen the movie. I mean, I do like period films, so I probably would like it now, maybe. But again, there's a lot of problematic themes in that movie that I don't enjoy. So, you know. But that was from Gone with the Wind. She made clothing out of curtains. When the Terra was burning down. Bam. All right. Next one. I am Groot. How about that one? I am Groot. Pretty easy one. I feel like. I guess not easy for those who have not seen the movie. Granted. Probably fit this in a smaller one, but I think I'm going to go with a bigger one this time just because there's quite a bit in here and I don't want to have to pack it in there, you know? There's already one that I did that with that I probably shouldn't have. Yes, I saw it on TV one time as a child. The best part was the kid was riding a pony and Scarlett goes, "She's going to fall off, just like Pa." Just like Pa. And the kid face plants and dies. Oh, I might have to watch it. Yeah, that one was Guardians of the Galaxy. I am Groot. We are Groot. Might have cried. Might have cried during that part, not gonna lie. Um, oh, this is a hard one. This is supposed to be a medium one, but this is kind of a hard one. Okay, here we go. You ready? Why don't we just wait here for a little while? See what happens. Why don't we just wait here for a little while? See what happens. I don't even know how to read that correctly, like in like the sound of the don't know, because I don't even know if I've seen this movie. If I have, it's been eons. It's been a long, long, long time. A longy, long, 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 long time. What you got for me? All these little dinky ones, man. It's okay though, because even if I have to use a million of them, like I said, I've got 3 containers, so I'm gonna use all of them if I have to. This one's gonna look nice and be right, damn it. Says I. I think this one actually is my Pearls for Squares color, or maybe it was that one. Okay, whoop. What do you got, guys? What do you got? Not Forrest Gump. It is not Forrest Gump, but it is from The Thing, 1982. All right, let me keep moving on, moving on. This is Sparta. There you go. There's your quote. This is Sparta. A couple of the other ones were really hard and I didn't know them, so I skipped them. Because I feel like I'm pretty up on my popular, my pop culture stuff, and if I don't know there's a good chance a lot of people don't know it. That's not to say that I wouldn't challenge you, but it's more fun if we can at least try to get the answer. This one I wouldn't have known the answer to the I don't maybe I knew the answer to. I haven't seen this movie though. But I know the quote. I've heard the quote lots of times. I think we've all heard the quote lots of times. It is 300 was the name of the movie. Spartacus. I mean, not far off. All right, how about this one? Leave the gun, take the cannoli. What do you think about that one? Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Love it. How about that? I love it. I know that about it, about that particular quote. Mad respect. All right, let's see. It's all working out so far, but most of it has been these teeny tiny ones. So I don't know if I'm setting myself up for failure, but the colors are really, really pretty. Mm-hmm. Probably going to have to get more of those tiny ones. It's okay, because I've got some more here. Guess we'll see what happens. What do you think? It is The Godfather. First one. All right, how about this one? You talking to me? You talking to me? What movie is that from? I've seen this one. Great movie. A very, very, very great movie. What you got? What you got? It is Joe Pesci. You remember the movie? Not Joe Pesci. Well, it was in The Lion King, but I don't remember what it was quoting. Well, I know why you think The Lion King, but it's not The Lion King. It was from Taxi Driver. And it wasn't Joe Pesci. It was Robert De Niro. You gotta like imagine him doing the face, the Robert De Niro face. You talking to me? Talking to me? Um, and that was because in The Lion King, there were a lot of references. Lots of references in that particular movie. And it was Taxi Driver. All right. How about this one? Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, am I about to put the exact same? No, just really close to the same color. Am I putting the exact same color back into this container? Because that'd be pretty funny. It's really staticky though. Get my alcohol on my Q-tip ready here. I love how this one is called gray, but really it's like a greenish gray almost. Like a really weird green gray. Like an army green gray. But it's marked as a gray. It is 926 is the color. It's a weird one. If you've seen it in person, you know what I'm talking about. Funky, funky, funky color. Because, yeah, like on this sticker, it looks very gray, but it's gray. It's definitely like a green gray. All right, what's next? 927. Going into another little teeny one again. Yes, Apollo 13. Wasn't sure if that was a comment about drills. Yeah, it was a quote. Apollo 13. All right, how about this one? I feel the need for speed. And then you got to imagine all the best 80s music montage. And then, you know, Tom Cruise as a pilot. Hint, hint, hint. Oh, you did some research on the meaning of Mizuchira. Okay. Like I said, I didn't know if it meant like water, because I know what Mizuhara means, but what does Mizuchira mean? What you got, Kristen? Yes, Top Gun. Top Gun is the answer to that one. All right, how about this one? I was talking about this movie the other night. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Where's that one from? Nobody puts baby in a corner. The reason we were talking about this one, was it last night? They're making another one. And we were trying to figure out why they would need to do that. Because I personally do not think that that is at all necessary. We already had a second one. We do not need a third one, I think. But apparently, some people will be reprising their roles in the movie when they probably should just leave well enough alone. That's all I'm going to say. Because some of us don't, maybe look so great in our 50s trying to be title of the movie. A hip hop version. The new one is a hip hop version. Ugh. Quit crapping all over my childhood. Please, please. Not you. I mean, like, movie makers. Quit crapping all over my childhood and making, sequels and remakes and reboots, and just stop it. Come up with some new shit, all right? How about that? Dirty Dancing is Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner. And yeah, apparently they want to reboot the movie or remake the movie. I don't know. Sequel, prequel, not a prequel. I like Dirty Dancing Havana Nights, but I'll watch anything with Diego Luna. Fair enough. So the meaning would be the legendary water dragon, and others, or in English, it would be the legendary water dragon and lady. Okay, cool. Where'd you find that? Because I did a little Google foo before I made an unboxing video. I didn't want to go in completely like, not on, but I didn't do like a lot of heavy research on it just because it's going to be unboxing done. You hear, like, I think I might have taken it out, but at one point, maybe I didn't. You hear me like typing on the keyboard because I was like looking some stuff up in the unboxing, but I don't know. But that's cool that there's a legend of Mizuchira, the lady and the dragon. But yeah, the meaning of the words Mizu and Cheetah is water flurry. So it's probably, well, and I mean, makes sense because dragons are associated with water, protectors of the sea, and all of that fun stuff. So it would make sense in my mind. I'm like, is this 939? Yeah, duh, Naomi, it's 939. What are you talking about? Is that 939? Of course it is. Sticker here. There we go. I don't know. Does it look like 939? Maybe. Maybe. Big, huge fan. Recognize Mizuchi as the name of a deity in Japanese culture. Yeah. So maybe it's because they feminize and masculinize words. Maybe Mizuchira is a female water dragon or something. I don't know. Or maybe that's the lady and the dragon. Nah. Taking a stab in the dark. Yeah. I would be fascinated to know like what kind of research that Margaret does in order to like come up with the names. And I thought of the question after we had already come up with questions to send off to her. So, you know, if she comes onto the live, it's definitely on my to-do list to ask her like how she comes up with the names for the paintings. Because like I said, like there's a whole language of love in flowers in Japanese. And I know how much she loves Japanese culture. And so it would be interesting to know like what thought she puts into that language of that love language of flowers, and you know whether or not it is with the flower names that she picks or the flower types that she picks, because you know there's some really great stories about the love language of flowers in Japanese. Okay, next question. Dirty Dancing. What was the next one? All right. Now we're getting into the hard questions. Are you guys ready for these as we move into the last 50 minutes, 50? All right. First hard question. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I have seen this movie. It's just been a really long time. Been a long, long, long time. It was probably, I might have even been in high school the last time I saw this movie. And it was only because my friend, who was like really a sci loved the movie and wanted me to watch it. And the type of nerd that this dude was would traditionally be called a neckbeard now. But he was my neckbeard, so that's all that matters. Hello, how was your trip to getting milk? Hi, Beans. Oh boy, Togo, don't do it. No peeping, Togo, do not start.
Behind on already and
Yeah,
cold and
let him run around down there a little bit.
yeah. Lunch and then he spotted some deer in my headlights like way on the other side of the field and I wasn't going that far.
Yeah, no. Right. Yeah, plants his feet. I just want to watch what I'm watching. He does that with the turkeys in the morning too when they're out. Refuses to move because he's watching the turkeys. Yep. The birds with the
Talons that would tear his face up.
right, yeah, basically. All right. Nobody got that one? That was Dr. Strangelove from 1964. All right, how about this one? A boy's best friend is his mother. You don't know that one? Reep, 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 reep. Did that help you? Might have helped them too. Only other quote from that movie I know. Just think about what sort of person would say a boy's best friend is his mother, and what you know about characters from specific movies, and I bet you already know the answer to the question. And that one was from Psycho. right? Because, you know, Norman Bates had a mommy issues, extreme mommy issues. Yeah, that's from Psycho. American Psycho came out later. Same basic principle though. You know what I mean? All right, how about this one? They're here. Yes, E.T. Thank you, Dustin, for your contribution. And by contribution, I mean thank you for nothing. You're not helping. You said it. You said it out loud. I did not say it out loud. Where are you going now?
I'm on the porch.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fine. I guess. The one in the house. I forget the name. Poltergeist. All right. How about this? Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. How about that one? Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. I don't even know if that's the way he said it, but that's the way he said it in my mind. You damn dirty ape. No, it is not Home Alone, Jamie. It is not Home Alone. That is pretty funny, though. That, what you're thinking of, is You Filthy Animal. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. It's actually Planet of the Apes. But you're thinking of, yeah, you're thinking of that particular part of Home Alone. I can see where the confusion would come in. I did kind of say it in a way that sounded like that dude, so half point, I guess, for me not being great with specific quotes and how to say them for movies. All right, next one.
Hey, you guys.
Okay, sure. That's an easy question. Hey, you guys. What is that one from? I'm just gonna start making them up now. I'm not gonna look at my list anymore. Or Dustin will come up with them because he's good at that kind of stuff. Uh-oh. See, now if I put this one in here. Oh, never mind. I should be all right. Cool. Aloha, Canine Mama. Welcome, welcome. No, you're all right. I'm kidding up Mizuchira and we're doing movie quotes. And that one was from The Goonies. All right, what's your next one, Dustin? You don't have any more? Well, cool. A wizard is never late. He arrives exactly when he means to. Wow. Wow, Beans. Well, that's because he spins his tires on the hardwood floor. You can't get anywhere. He and Bowie are having fisticuffs that sounds dirty. Fisticuffs, they're fighting. They're like, growling at each other. Well, see if she needs food or water, please, would you? You just got to yell at her and go, bird. Yeah, because that always helps. That was, oh, Whoa. Beans, excuse you. Beat you with a Twizzler. No, do not go get her. Meaning me. Then you can give him a Twizzler. Go for it. Well, I'm not going to give him a Twizzler. I'm in the middle of doing something. Keep him busy. Gosh. You have one job. Keep the beans busy while I'm trying to do the live. Yes. Job. Your one responsibility.
Wait.
Trying to make him bite it. Oh, Lord. Gave the dog a Twizzler. See if he would eat it. He's trying. He's licking it. 995 is also a beautiful color for the record. Like, this is a really, really lovely color. I love this color. That's a good blue. Yeah, it was Lord of the Rings. Was that Fellowship, Dustin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, with the whole, like, mini. It wasn't Bilbo. It was, what's her name?
Concerning hobbits.
Oh, right. Yeah, that. But doesn't, what's her name have a whole monologue at the beginning of that, too? Galadriel, yeah, she does her little monologue, and then Bilbo does his. Yes, the world has changed. Feel it in the air, feel it in the bones and the whistling winds and other things. And soft elf voices. Yes, that. All right. How about Rosebud? Where's that come from? Rosebud. I don't know how they say it. Unsure. Rosebud. What about Good Morning Vietnam? Good Morning Vietnam. For the record, Robin Williams is like one of my favorite actors of all times. Oh no, I got an even better one for you after the Rosebud one. Why wouldn't they get that one? That's a classic movie. So saith TCM. Turner Classic Movies. Yeah, see, one person already got it right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's from Citizen Kane. How about this one? Exactly like that. You need me to do it again?
Was it right?
It was a run by fruiting. Same movie. What do you got? What do you got for me? Beans, could you take your little makeout session with Bowie somewhere else, please? God, you're annoying. He just needs to have attention all the time. So when he can't get it from us, he just goes and bothers Bowie until she beats the crap out of him. Pretty spectacular. Yeah. Mrs. Doubtfire. You're darn right. You're darn right on that. Euphegenia Doubtfire. Doubtfire, dear. Mrs. Doubtfire. All right. I can't do a Robin Williams voice. Only Robin Williams can do Robin Williams voice. Yeah, for the record, cannot watch What Dreams May Come without sobbing my entire face off. So there's that. That being said, I understand that, like, you know, in that particular movie, suicides go to hell and whatever and blah, blah, blah. But I understand, you know, I understand. That's all I'm going to say. Dementia is rough, and he had one of the worst forms. But yeah, I have a hard time watching Robin Williams movies now because like just yeah, he was one of my very favorite actors. Well, we're on to our last little thingy of drills here. This is what I've got left. Not including the specials, but and then this is the beauty of these colors so far. Yummy, yummy. Beans, that's enough, dude. Do not. I'm gonna eat a Twizzler, and you're not gonna stop me. What makes you think I'm gonna give you some? There, you can have a little piece. Go away. I didn't even taste the first one. Oh, okay. You figured out that it was good? Hmm. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome. Oh, I was gonna, you know what, Christian? I was actually gonna ask you the same thing. But I figured it was maybe like a grandma's name or something like that. Beans? That's enough, dude. Dustin, please.
You're the one that got him started with Twizzlers.
You need to find something for him to do or something. Go take him to Woodman's and buy him some butcher bones. Or maybe after I'm done, I'll go run and get some. Not that I'll need it by that point, but you know. All right, let's see. Next one. He might. Did he go number 2 when you had him out? I can't hear me anymore, huh? All right, let's see here. Oh, how about this one? I'm having an old friend for dinner. I have you on my TV, and my German Shepherd keeps head tilting when he hears beans. Yeah. He's kind of a butt pain that way. And he's so talkative too, so you know, like when he wants something, you definitely know it because he will let you know it forever until you give him what he wants. Hopefully what he wanted was dinner and he'll leave me alone for a little bit now. Dustin just got him some food. Somebody cooking or burning something? Is it being burnt? Oh, what am I smelling? Like spices or something? Oh, I do not know. Yes, I'm having an old friend for dinner. Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. That's right. That is right.
That is a tasty burger.
I already quoted Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Yep, already got my Pulp Fiction quote in. All right. Yeah, sure. Okay, hold on. What's that?
Well, let me just.
Oh, a different quote, same movie. Good chicken. Chicken. What's that one from? Good chicken. Chicken.
What is actual?
What is ectogamete? Never without my permission. Same movie. Again, this might determine if we can be friends. Super green. Green. Oh, that was pretty good. Strong shoe. Zwab. No, nothing. Nobody. Nobody. Emmanuel Zorg. Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. Nothing from nobody. Oh, Aziz Light. Nothing. None of those. None of those are helping. God. That's a nice hat. Shut up. Don't come bark in my face, sir. Nothing. Nobody. Wow. Okay. Negative. I am a meat popsicle. There we go. There we go. Ducky got that one. Ducky gets friend points. Everybody else, 0 friend points. Sorry. 0 friend points awarded to anyone else. 10 points to Gryffindor. What movie's that from? There we go. Did I put a thing in here? Mm-mm. I got a Twizzler in my mouth. Mm.
I don't know what.
Do your job.
Over by you.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You have one job, Dustin. One job. I love that movie, but it's been 20 years since I've seen it. It's been, I mean, okay, it hasn't been 20 years since I've seen it, but we do put it on like a couple times a year. But I gave a lot of hints on that one. Yes, and the other one, 10 points to Gryffindor. That was Harry Potter. Here we go. Have you seen this room? What a beautiful room. Mm-mm. Oh, God. So now they're going to bark at him barking out there because you don't want to deal with him. Sugar, knock it off. He tried putting him out on the porch. That clearly did not work. Oh, you little bastard. No, Bowie, go lay down. Get out of here, dude. Bowie, go lay down. She's like, I want to be involved in all of the business. Anybody? 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 Another quote from that movie. Same movie. Want to buy a squirrel? I probably did already ask that. I don't know. That's from Rat Race. Another one of my very favorite movies is. What? What? Oh, okay. Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City. Take back the child that you have stolen. How about that one? Anybody, anybody? Friend points. Friend points will be awarded. Ooh, you know what?
Stop, bro.
Why do you feel the need?
Someplace else where you can't.
It's not the Twizzlers.
It is the Twizzlers.
It is not
Look
the
it up.
Twizzlers.
Look it up.
It's not the Twizzlers.
got
I
him
promise you,
addicted.
it's not the Twizzlers. He's just annoying and needs to be all the time when I'm trying to do a live. Always, always, always. I know what I can do for next week, though. Show theme songs. A theme song trivia. That could be fun. Could also get me demonetized, but you know. Come and knock on my door. We'll be waiting for you. That's the way I'm gonna sing them all too.
Yeah, that's how you won't be.
Right, that's how you don't get demonetized. You can kind of make up other words.
A couple.
Yep, you could get a little huh. Yes, that was Three's Company, Jamie. This has gone off the rails. Oh no. Beans.
What your problem is?
Take him out. Take him out and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Take him for a quick walk around the block. Take him another walk around the block. That's what I have to do. When he acts foolish.
So he knows it's safe.
What?
Outside.
Yes, I also poop outside with him, so he knows it's safe. Too right you are. All right, let's see.
Points award.
Oh yeah. So that one, friend points were awarded to Canine Mama, Angela, and Jamie. Yeah, yeah. All right. Because it was Labyrinth. Okay. How about this one? Right, and just shame you always. Okay. How about this one? Shaken, not stirred. No, it's not Austin Powers. That says shaken, not stirred.
Yeah.
That's not an Austin Powers quote.
So we do said.
No, we did not.
Even though you said.
You're shaken, not stirred. That's Sean Connery.
Sure.
Well, that's Sean Connery. Quit staring at my Twizzlers,
Told
man. He's even got his chin on my table. Fucking, oh, bad word. Sorry. I was cussing my dog for stealing my Twizzlers. He's over here just begging Twizzlers off of me. All right, I need a large one. Get out of here, sugar. She wants what's in there. He wants Twizzlers. Man, I can't with these dogs. Yeah. Which specific James Bond for extra points?
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Boys.
Why?
You're inside.
Sit. You gotta sit. Sit. I didn't say sniff. I said sit. Oh my god. I'm giving him like the teeniest of nibbles too. I'm not even giving him a whole Twizzler. I'm just giving him like piece this big. No, doctor, no. No. It was Goldfinger. Why, Beans? Oh my god, you are ridiculous, sir. Here, you pay attention to him. Dustin, pay attention to him. Sugar, get out of here. I don't have anything for you. What? Well, don't boot up Tears of the Kingdom yet. You need just wait until my live is done in technically 10 minutes ago. That's okay. I was gonna go, you know, a few extra mementos. So I will be finishing up with my kid up here. Apparently Beans has had enough. He needs to be paid attention to because I have clearly not paid attention to him long enough today, all day. But I will be getting into Discord after dark for those who are interested in hanging out with us in the Discord voice chat. You are welcome to hang out with us there. And like I said, I think the next time I'll see about doing like TV theme song trivia. If I can remember all of them to be able to like hum or sing them, we'll see. We shall see. I mean, even just knowing the tune, I can just make nonsense mouth sounds. You know what I mean? Whatever, but I gotta make sure that I know the actual theme song before I try and
Lost in space.
yeah, no. They're like, somebody save me. I know that one. All right. Anyways, yes, I'm gonna sing it just like that. But yeah, I will be on the Discord after dark. I'm gonna finish with my kid up because I really want to start at least a square tonight if I can. I'll have to see what's in the bottom left corner, but you know. What's Twizzlers? Twizzlers are a candy, Angela. They look like it's licorice. Well, it's what they call licorice. It's not actually licorice. Because it's I don't even think it has licorice in it. It has corn syrup, enriched wheat flour, a bunch of stuff I can't pronounce. But yeah, it's not actually licorice, but they're like licorice. They once they were licorice, and then just over time it just became more and more just sugar garbage. But yeah, it's not licorice anymore. Used to be once upon a time. You can get Twizzlers and they look like this. You can get Twizzlers in like black licorice, which is actually anise. But anyway, all right. I'm gonna get out of here before Beans loses his little tiny mind. And like I said, I'll be in the Discord after dark in a little while. Hopefully, I will see some of you guys in there now that there's 21 of you in here. That always happens, like right when I'm getting ready to end my lives. And I start them early on Tuesdays because, you know, there's like people, international people I want to, you know, make sure that you guys can get a live that's early enough for you to hang out. But like I can't go longer really than 2 hours because Beans loses patience very quickly. So I'm like trying to find a balance. So maybe I can start it. I know Beans. I know Beans. I know you badly need me to walk you around the block. You just gotta wait a hot second, okay, bro? But yeah. So I don't know, maybe I could start an hour later because that's like I said, when people usually start filing in here, I'm getting ready to leave. Now there's 22 of you. Yeah. So either way, I gotta get going before Beans loses his tiny mind. Like I said, give him a walk around the block or whatever. If you want to come and hang out in the Discord after dark, please, please, please do so. Let me throw a link into the description. Well, there is a link in the description, but I'll throw a link into the chat for you. Please just wait, Beans. Would you please just wait a hot... Dustin, can you please help me out? For
Dude.
He doesn't care about a stick. He does not care about a stick. There. I put a link to Discord down in the chat. But yeah, if you want to come and join us in Discord, please do so. Otherwise, that's where I will be finishing up my kit up after I, get Beans outside for a quick walk. But otherwise, I better wrap it up, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully, I will see you, if not on Thursday, in the Twitch at 7:30 p.m. Central, then on Saturday for the announcement of the first winners of the Mary Morales event. Otherwise, next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central. I hope to see you guys there. As ever, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world, that you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I'll see you again real soon, okay? Bye-bye. In case I don't see ya, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon.